What is up, YouTube? It's currently just before 5 a.m. on Monday, August 16th. It's exam day, and we're gonna get a workout in. All right, so this is part of my morning routine every day, where I will take the dogs downstairs and grab a roller and do some rolling. I also pre-make my pre-workout the night before so that it's nice and cold when I get up in the morning. We've made it out to the garage gym. It's 5:13 now. So typically I would wake up at like between 4:30 and 5, and I make my pre-workout in the morning, as I said, and I will just kind of sip on that and go through some flashcards. I might look at emails, look at my calendar, kind of figure out my to-do list for the day. And then right around 5:30 is when I'll hop down into the gym and start doing my workout. Today we're starting a little bit earlier because the exam actually starts at 7:45. They start letting people in at 7:30 and won't let you in after 7:40. So I want to make sure that I'm on campus and ready to go so that I don't miss it. Today we're doing squats at 3:45 for 3 sets of 6, and then we've got the push day following. So these two are gonna hang out with me. I've got some heavy dubstep up there on Spotify on the TV. So we'll knock it out here quick. If you guys haven't heard this song, Vibe Check by Grizz, I highly suggest you check it out. It's a good one. All right, I'm not gonna film all 3 sets for you guys because I know watching me squat can probably get pretty boring. But weight's moving really quick, so I'm feeling really good about that. I'll probably go up in weight for 1 more week before I do a 1 rep max and figure out where I'm sitting. Right before I started this, I was estimating that I was right around a 445. So we'll see if I can actually hit that for a single and see where we're currently sitting in regard for the 500-pound squat and sub 5-minute mile in the same day challenge. I'll also be showing you the rest of the workouts this week. Tomorrow, we're gonna work out on the track. I don't think I've referenced it in a video yet, but I do like to call this guy Twinkle Toes because of the way that he sits. Like, his back feet are almost touching each other. Like, what are you doing, dude? All right, as you can tell, it is dead silent in here. So whenever I film, it takes my music from my ears. So I'm only gonna film 1 set of each exercise, and then I'll have the full workout in the description below. For those that were wondering about the luscious locks, Monday's shampoo day. All right, so it is 7:04. We're heading to campus. As I said, the test starts at 7:45, but they let us in anytime between 7:30 and 7:40.
I'm trying out a new little phone mount on my visor here, which I might crop it out, we'll see. So feelings going, well, first off, yes, I use 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. I don't care if it's not the greatest for my hair. I'm here for efficiency, and that's what we get with 2-in-1. So as far as feelings for the test, it's the first one. So I'm not gonna say I have low expectations because I wanna do well, but if I don't do super well, I'm not gonna be like incredibly upset and butthurt about it. I'll just change my study strategies for the next time. I feel really good about the general concepts for all of the material, but we met as a study group on Saturday, and some of the guys know some very specific details about this content, and I don't know how specific the professors want us to be. So I've been doing some reviewing. I mean, I was doing flashcards till probably about 10:30 last night, and then I'm gonna get there a little early, so I'll be doing a little bit of last minute reviewing, just some of those like really specific details that they might want us to know, they might not. But overall, I'm just gonna kind of go in and just see what happens. Not gonna stress about it too much. Those people that know me already know that I'm a pretty even-keeled guy, so I'm not one to fold under pressure typically. So we're just gonna go in and see what happens. Now, our school is very strict about testing procedures. So we only get to bring in our testing device, which I have my iPad. We pre-download all the exams into a software that I talked about a little bit in a different video, but basically it locks down your device and you only have access to the exams. So we can only bring that and a pen and then a charger for your device. So fanny pack has to stay in the truck, phone staying in the truck, won't be able to film anything, but I will be giving you guys an update as soon as I'm done, let you know how I'm feeling coming out of the test. I don't believe that they give us our actual score, but they do tell us how many we got wrong. So after the fact, we can go in and kind of calculate it. I haven't really decided if I'm going to share my scores yet. Part of me is like, yeah, I should share my scores. It'll keep me accountable. And like, if I do bad, that's really on me and I'm going to be sharing it with the world. So don't do bad. But the other part of me is like, well, if I'm doing well, I don't really want to come off as boastful about it. But yeah, we'll see. This first test, not really sure. After this test, I'll kind of set like a precedence for the channel, whether or not I'm gonna be sharing things like my test scores with you guys. I do wanna be as transparent as possible, but I feel like doing that could not sit well with some people, while others might be super curious. So yeah, after the test, I'll kind of decide and see what I'm thinking. But yeah, I'm just gonna run to school here. I'll get there at probably like 7:20. So I'll probably study for about 15 minutes, just look over some last minute things. I'll probably just do it in the truck, honestly, and then go take the test, and we'll meet up with you guys afterwards. That's a wrap on exam 1. I think I was done at like 9:30, which means that it really only took like an hour and 45 minutes instead of, I think we had like 3 hours, which typically I'm a fast test taker, and usually that causes issues in my testing performance. And I don't think that that was the case on this test. I did pretty well, and I think I've decided that I am going to share my scores because it's really gonna keep me accountable, because it'll be pretty embarrassing if I have to tell everyone in the world that I failed a test. So this exam was broken up into the 4 classes that we had, and you just had to take each section in whatever order that you wanted to. So I was most nervous going into the biochem content, so I decided to do that one first, and it went okay. There was a concept I'm very disappointed in myself with, because I completely understood the concept, and on the test just had a brain fart about this particular variable of an equation, and because of my mix-up, I missed 3 questions just because of that one piece of content. So that sucked. In all, I got 5 wrong on that exam, which equates to about an 83%. So definitely not something to write home to mom about, but I didn't fail. So that's a good starting point. Then I decided to take the OMM test, I knew that it would be easier, but it also had the most content. So the Biochem and OMM tests both had 29 questions, where the gross anatomy and the Phys Pro ethics sections only had 21. So I did the 2 long ones first. So then I did OMM. I got 1 wrong on that one, which equates to a 97. And then I did gross anatomy. I got 1 wrong, and I was super pissed because it was the last question that I was reviewing before I submitted the test, and I changed my answer from the right answer to a wrong answer, and that cost me my 100%. So I got a 95. And then in the ethics section, they really like to just throw you just these oddball trick questions. I don't know that I could have studied for it more and done better. It was just like, I wasn't gonna get those questions. They were tough. So I got 2 wrong, and that is a 90. So overall, very content with my testing performance. We're headed home now to let the dogs out, chill a little bit, and then I'll be heading back to campus at 1 for a lunch with my advisor, who I have yet to meet. So we'll probably check in like after that meeting with my advisor. I really haven't done that much today. After the meeting with my advisor, I just came home and relaxed with the dogs. Really just didn't do anything. Figured I kind of earned a day off, so I just kind of relaxed until about 4 p.m. It's now 5:30, so I'm probably going to start editing these weekly vlogs like on a daily basis rather than just waiting until Sunday to get it all hashed together before posting them on Monday. So I'm going to do probably like 30 minutes of editing of today's content, if I can even spend 30 minutes. And then I'll have dinner. At 8:30 tonight, I'm playing in an intramural basketball game. So I did throw in a clip before my test results, which was just me and a couple friends shooting around after our test. So we went just de-stressed a little bit. I'm horrible at basketball. I haven't played competitively since 6th grade. So that's like 14 years. And between then, like shooting a basketball maybe once every 6 months. So I can rebound. I can pass the ball. That's the plan for the game tonight. I've kind of prepared for lectures tomorrow. This was today. I had this exam here this morning. Had my meeting with my advisor, and then down here on my Google Calendar shows that I have an intramural basketball game. So then this is the rest of the week. So we have required lecture here and here tomorrow. So I'm going to be on campus at least for this little bit, probably come home and let the dogs out, and then go to this OMM lab. This is an optional event that's happening. The dean is talking about a couple different organizations on campus, but I'm actually part of 2 of them already. So I'm probably not going to go to that. And then the rest of the lectures for the week, all of them except for this guy are optional. So I'm going to be watching those from home. And then this one I will go to. So the rest of the week is looking pretty solid, being able to just study at home and grind it out. But that will probably be it from me for tonight. We'll catch up with you guys in the morning. Just got home from the track from a workout. It's 9:13 p.m. on Tuesday. So as you can tell, I did not get up this morning. The basketball game last night was a whole lot more intense than we were anticipating. Like thinking IMs at med school, it's going to be, pass the ball around, take a couple shots. No, this game was very aggressive. I ended up getting 4 points, which was 4 more than I expected to. So that was pretty cool. But I woke up this morning feeling like I had been bulldozed by a semi-truck. Like, not even exaggerating. It was hard to roll out of bed this morning. So rather than going to the track, I rolled out on the foam roller, stretched a little bit, and went back to bed. And then I had quite a few required classes for the day, and that kind of disrupted my flow for studying. So I'm kind of feeling a little bit behind right now. It's 9:14. My watch is telling me that I've been averaging just shy of 6 hours of sleep over the last week. So according to every research article ever, I need to do more than that. I feel like I'm thriving, but for how much stress I'm putting on my mind through school and my body through the 6+ workouts I'm doing every week, I feel like I should probably start prioritizing sleep, or it's going to come back to bite me soon. So I'm going to try and be in bed no later than 10. Still got a shower tonight. I want to finish up this video. But with that being said, I realized after editing the first day of this vlog that including my workouts takes up a lot of time. So unless you guys object, comment down below if you would like me to do something different. But what I'm thinking is that from now on, I'm going to do a once a month vlog where I just kind of update you guys on everything in my life besides med school. So lifting, whatever I'm doing with my friends, golfing, whatever I end up doing besides schoolwork. We'll go into that one monthly vlog. If you want to keep up with me more frequently on and seeing what I'm doing for my workouts, I'm going to post, the first link in the description is going to be the link to my Strava account. I'm going to be posting every workout I do, whether it's running or strength training. Screenshot of the workout from tonight is right here, did 200s on the track. But if you want me to post more frequently, comment down below and I'll be sure to include that more frequently. I just know it takes up a lot of time and not everyone's interested in what I'm doing as far as activity wise. And some people are just here for the med school content. So let me know what you guys want to see. And with that, I think it's a pretty good update for the day. I mean, I had 3 lectures that we had and then OMM lab. Everything went really well. I don't like having to stay on campus all day, as I don't get as much done. I'm not as productive when I'm not in this office here where I can just really grind and get things going. So tomorrow I don't have anything required. I'm just going to have the whole day to sit here and do my work after my workout in the morning. I will update you to see if I'm caught up. I'm hoping to be, and just have like the most productive day I've had yet. So we will check in the afternoon sometime tomorrow.
So I'm sitting here with Maverick this morning doing my cards, and I realized that I didn't give you guys an update yesterday. So I did exactly what I said I was going to do, had a really productive day. I started off at like 6 a.m., slept in a little bit because I wanted to prioritize that sleep, and then I just got to schoolwork right away. I did my cards for about 2.5 hours, and then went to the gym, got a workout in, and then just rode the pre-workout through the afternoon till about 2 p.m. is when I took my first break. And then that break consisted of a shower and making a bowl of popcorn. And then I ate that popcorn while I watched yesterday's lectures. And by the time I went to bed, I was all caught up. I actually hung out on the driveway with the dogs and the neighbor for a little while. And then got up this morning and started doing cards again. We're just kind of hanging out. Run is going to wait till this afternoon. We're going to do a little tempo run with the boys after class. I don't have to go to lecture today, so only have a clinical medicine lab later in the afternoon. This right here is what a typical workflow looks like. You got some country music going, Anki cards over here, and we just chill and go through them.
All right, it's currently 7:23 on Thursday evening. We're out here grilling some steaks for dinner. Just finished a tempo workout, screenshot of it from Strava right here. It was rough. Definitely overestimated the current state of running fitness, we'll say. But it was a great workout. Nick and Jackson accompanied me, and we pushed it hard. So today I spent most of the day just going through cards, going through lectures. Didn't have to go to anything except for clinical medicine lab, where we practiced writing our SOAP notes today, which was pretty awesome. It's fun to practice the skills that we're actually going to be using as physicians. But Marin got home today around noon, so we've been hanging out, and we're going to have this dinner, and then I got about 3 more hours of work that I want to put in tonight before I go to bed. So it's going to be a short update today, steaks for dinner, and then back to the studying. I missed my update again, so it is now 11 a.m. on Saturday. I got up this morning, went for a run with Nick and Josh. We did 5 miles at just over 8:40 pace, so that felt really good. So yesterday, I kind of fell behind a little bit. Didn't watch my lectures, so I still have to do that this weekend. We got our white coats, so that was exciting. We have an actual white coat ceremony coming up this Friday after this video is posted. But it was kind of exciting to get those white coats and have that symbolism that we've kind of started that track to becoming a doctor. But if there's anything that this week has taught me from med school, is that there's always going to be something more that you can do. So it's not worth stressing out if you feel like you're behind. I mean, obviously you want to stay on top of the material, but if there's 1 or 2 tasks that you don't get done in the day, it's not worth stressing out about it, because you can get it done the next day. And the goal is just to keep chugging along and keeping up. There's always something else that I could be doing, but it's not worth stressing about that when somebody asks me if I want to go do something fun or if I want to get a drink or something like that. So I would much rather take those opportunities and not worry about school for a minute, and then just know that I'm not falling behind. I'm not going to fail out just because I spent an hour with Marin or with a friend doing something. So with that being said, we're going to head to Adventureland, which is an amusement park in the area, go ride some roller coasters for the afternoon. And then this evening, I'm not going to go out, and I'm going to study and catch up on the content from yesterday. And we're going to be chilling going into this next week before the next exam, which is next Monday. It's Sunday now, just about 7 a.m.
I took yesterday and just relaxed, didn't think about school at all. I knew that I would have more to do today if I did that, but I said I don't care, and I just relaxed with Marin the whole day. We went and rode the roller coasters, which was really fun. Then we had sushi for dinner, and then just kind of hung out on the couch, watched some New Girl on Netflix, and I got a decent amount of sleep. It was like 7.5 hours. Dogs let me sleep in until about 6:30, so I've now gotten ready to start the day and be productive. It's gonna start with Anki. All day I'm just going to be studying. So if you enjoyed this week in med school, seeing what exam day was like for me, please consider subscribing, following along on the journey, like and comment below, and we'll see you in the next one.